Please take your seats quickly, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi guys, and welcome to oneminutetennis.com. In today's session, I want to talk to you about racket speed. I want to talk about the main reason why recreational players and even much higher level players lose racket speed, and a simple concept of how you can increase your racket speed, increase your spin, increase your control, and just simply have a better ground stroke. Now, I'm pretty sure that everybody watching this will be familiar with the concept of swinging low to high to create topspin on the forehand. It's a really simple principle. So we go through the stroke, and then we have the lag, come into contact, and low to high. But the problem with low to high is it encourages acceleration from the low position through the high position. So it looks for most players something like this. We go through the stroke, we have the lag, we come through at a neutral speed here, and then accelerate now. Again, through the stroke, neutral, and accelerate here. But if we listen to the sound of this, then we find that with low to high, you can hear the acceleration is after contact through the stroke, and the acceleration is here, but the contact is here. So I think that the low to high concept, the low to high message, is the biggest reason why the acceleration is too late, because we want to be accelerating into contact here, not accelerating after contact here. The acceleration has to come through the ball. And a great way of achieving this is to replace the message or command or instruction of low to high with through and roll. Through and roll. So let's have a look at this one part at a time. I'll go into the first part of the forehand, I go into the take back, then we have the racket lag, and from the racket lag, I want you to think purely and simply about swinging the racket straight through the path of the ball. Again, take back, lag, and through. And now the acceleration, the whoosh, the sound of the acceleration is here and not here. But obviously that's not a tennis stroke. 9 times out of 10 that ball is going to go flying into the court or into the bottom of the net. So the next part of it is to think about rolling the racket over the ball. I know that's not what really happens, but this is going to happen in a fraction of a second. So it has to be what it feels like. And so if I think of rolling the racket over the ball, I now think of through and roll, through and roll, through and roll. And now I have the low to high movement, the topspin, the control and the shaping of the ball, but my acceleration is here rather than here. Look at the difference. Low to high, through and roll, low to high, through and roll. If you replace low to high with through and roll, then you'll be accelerating earlier and through contact with the ball. It's just like people in a 100 meters race. Why do they run 140 meters? They don't get paid, they only get paid for 100 meters. But the answer is simple. They accelerate early and they're still accelerating when they go through the finish line. If they had to finish at 100 meters, then they'd be way, way slower. Think about pushing through and then rolling over the ball in your forehand, and you'll get increased racket speed, therefore increased power and spin, and therefore increased control. It's a very simple concept and it really works. I'd love to know how through and roll works for you or your players. We know we love your feedback, and I try to reply to every single comment. If you want to practice this or any other of our ideas, have a look at our partners playyourcourt.com. They'll send a professional tennis coach direct to your local court. It's a great service, and there's a 50% discount off their membership. The link to that offer is in the comments section below. And maybe I can help you more with your game. We're helping players all over the world of all ages and all levels with digital online coaching. We do video analysis, personalized lessons, and a whole lot of other stuff. It's a great service, and maybe you should try digital coaching now. Thanks for watching, and see you next time for more unique tennis lessons that really work.